Ah, great. We're finally doing it. We're getting the bastardization of the fight in the two rivers. Yay. This is probably going to be extraordinarily bad, and we're probably going to be angry. So, let's bring in my good friend Codex. Alright, let me see. Yeah, this one.
I never wanted this. I never wanted to unleash my legions. Together we banished the ignorance of old night. But you betrayed me. You betrayed us all. You stole power from the gods and lied to your sons. Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I will! So let it be war!
Whoops. Wrong button.
Yeah, that really sums it up. Yeah, that sums it up.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, I'm not anticipate. I'm anticipating being pretty angry about this, especially since this show is kind of just bastardizing the books and just
Bastardizing, more like gangbanging it, really.
sodomizing it. Yeah,
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah, sodomizing it. Yeah. Alrighty. Well,
Let's get this over with.
indeed. Okay. Let me just get it set up. All right. Share screen, window. All right, and then we can. There we go. On here. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Oh, great. The Tinkers are back.
Yay. I did find them interesting in the first book, but they were fine in the book as a whole, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're just watching the.
Yep.
Okay. If there's a time skip, I guess. Really just kind of don't care about this.
Yeah, neither do I, yeah. Oh, apparently a week has passed, actually. Apparently.
A week?
Mm-hmm.
God.
Yep.
A week? Come on.
Because apparently put not only training the militia, essentially, but just put up bodyguard emplacements as well.
Okay. Well, picks up a sword. Like, okay. Alright. I was thinking he would use an axe since. That feels so unearned.
Yep.
That that is massively unearned.
Was that
I
gate always there? If memory serves, I don't recall.
Senbui,
The gate right here.
the gate.
Yeah.
I think they kind of just threw it up. I guess.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It's a good thing there's no spies here. It's a good thing.
Good. Okay. Well. Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Actually, how big is the Two Rivers? The
Um.
village.
Um. It's a decent sized village.
And this hasn't been shown in the show, has it? So to speak.
It's a collection of.
Why is this show so fucking horny? Why are they training? They know how to heal.
Yeah. They did. They didn't pick. Days Cogger can't channel.
Yeah.
Days Cogger isn't able to.
This is probably the best character in the whole thing, the Buckethead guy. That's what I call him anyway.
Okay. For Pete's sake. Two Rivers Longbow, it's basically like having the the English archers at Agincourt. Oh, sod off! Dace Conker's a regular person. This is dumb. Okay. Okay. Uh.
That is a very shitty banner.
Okay. I have the sense that this is very much going to be trying to be Blackwater, or
How does he know that? They could
uh,
attacked early in the day or something.
they know the numbers.
Hmm.
Yeah, that sounded unfortunately accurate.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately accurate. Perrin's a murderer. He's an awful person in the show.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's
No.
that's wow.
Good question.
You have no morality. You have no right to say that.
Yeah.
That Perrin Golden Eyes. You don't get to say it because it's the right thing to do. Okay. Weirdly enough,
That is accurate, at least.
yeah. Funnily enough, that's so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
That is really dumb. It's okay. Are not sex objects for humans. This is so stupid.
Yeah.
They're not human. They do not even look human.
They're like ogres or something like that, or twice the size of a normal man, by and large, isn't it?
Yeah, they're ogre.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're ogres. Oh. uh, this is pointless.
Yeah.
Wow. This would. Uh,
Can you see why I say this episode is horny as hell?
yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least the last night from Game of Thrones had better set than this. I can't believe I'm saying that.
Oh.
But I can't believe I'm
Oh,
saying
that's painful, but it's unfortunately accurate.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Why are we saying that season 8 of Game of Thrones was better?
I know.
This is so bad. This is so freaking awful. I don't care about these characters. You're trying to, Mr. Showrunner, but I don't care about them. I think they're crap. Oh, wow, so you contradict yourself. Great.
Yay.
Sawed off, Fail.
That's a good question, actually.
That is very much not Fail. Fail's
Yep.
exceptionally ambitious. Nynaeve actually has a very good assessment that she would never be content being a blacksmith's wife. Whoa! Oh, wow! You're a dick! You are a dick! Wow!
Keep this in mind, his wife's character was a invention for the show, and then the writer phrased that one, by and large.
That is so dumb. That's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah. Hmm.
He's an
Just
idiot.
tell him.
Yeah, it looks like freaking crap.
Yeah.
Oh. Normally this would be cool or at least cute, but I just find that so annoying. Yeah, that's not how the Two Rivers geography works. In yeah, that's pretty dumb. Do you realize how long that would take? And how intensive building a tunnel is?
Hmm.
Well, they're kind of stealing. Well, they're stealing from it.
Stealing from the bugs again.
Yeah, it says originally Perrin's best buddy is a guy named Gaul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bane and Chiat stick around. Or at least, no. Bane sticks around. Well, actually, Chiat sticks around. Bane goes with Fail to ostensibly get her to the to Camelot to get reinforcements.
I see. Okay. It just occurred to me we haven't seen any of the Ogier, have we?
I kind of wonder where he got the armor.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing too.
Since that's actually not bad armor.
It makes him distinct, at least.
Yeah.
No, though, in the span of a week, though, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's just complete horse crap.
Yeah.
Oh god. If this were at a better show, this would have some.
And much better setup as well.
This is in the very first episode.
Hmm.
So it was in the first. This song was in the first season, I believe, the second episode. But I honestly just do not give a crap. The show's just destroyed all possible investment.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, to be fair, I'll give them credit's due. They actually do say the pronunciation for the arrows the archersmen like. So I'll give them a little bit of credit for that. A little bit.
Saw it off, you idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
Yeah.
You're not willing to say the F-bomb, but you're willing to do it in subtitles? Piss off.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna do it, just have the balls to do it, you morons. Yeah. Loyal doesn't have a hammer, he has an axe. What is... Okay. I seriously do not care.
Also, the Archer is at the front lines. Oh,
There should be easy pickings.
yeah.
It should be easy pickings while they're climbing over those. Also, okay, I legitimately do not care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
And apparently the little girls and the woman can link
Yeah.
without any proper training.
Yeah, well, that's been a thing since season one. It continues to be a
Yeah.
stupid problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that the link with me, or at least one completely moronic person on X was saying that Link with me is the equivalent to Avengers Assemble, and I'm just like,
No.
yeah, really. I was like, are you a moron? Like, are
Yeah.
you literally mentally deficient beyond all understanding? How are you able to be so easily emotionally manipulated that crappy line voiced by a nothing character is as good as Steve Rogers saying Avengers Assemble after 20 movies of build-up?
Yeah.
Sod off.
Uh,
Uh, oh, she's dead.
yeah.
There is no way you.
Apparently
Okay,
she can,
wow.
yeah, apparently she can just muster a shield, apparently.
Evidently, yeah. Wow. And she's not dead?
No.
Okay. She's
Done. Are
dead.
you beginning what show we're watching here? Doesn't matter how many wounds they take. Here's the thing. Why did the trolls come from the flanks? That's still a soldier.
That that
That's still a soldier. That's still a soldier. That's still a soldier.
this feels like pandering his boyfriend. This
Yeah.
is this is very much pandering his boyfriend because nobody else is going to take him.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh my gosh!
Okay, this is
Oh,
okay. This is just a general question. How strong are our gear exactly? How strong are they?
they're pretty strong.
Okay.
Oh, great! We're getting to this part. I've heard about this.
Hmm.
I've heard about this. Oh, it's gonna be great. I'm so excited.
You sound tense.
Okay, so why would you gotta take the arrow out before you heal?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the Alana's just gonna die. Well, I guess that particular plot line is cut.
Give it a few minutes.
Okay. Well, that completely changes. Wow, the White Cloaks are actually not dicks in this show.
Yeah.
Kind of weirdly keeping with the theme. Do gunpowder? They have
Yeah.
gunpowder? They have grenades?
Well, I assume they're Molotov cocktails, but yeah.
I was like, what? Because it looks like a grenade. It looks like a flame grenade or something.
Yeah. How could he?
Okay. You're all dead. You're all dead.
Yeah.
You're all dead meat.
Yep.
Good. Apparently these. Yup, that's gunpowder. That like fire arrows don't do
Yeah.
that. Like that's
Yeah.
like even Game of Thrones knows how fire arrows work.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess Loyal is trying to break it? What? That's not how it works.
And shouldn't he know, by the by?
That's not how that works.
I know.
I'm like, okay, well, Loyal is going to die, which is definitely Cheyenne? Okay, well, I guess she's been cut from the show or is going to die. And they're probably, I don't know if they're dead or not. It's going to be. Okay. Okay, and I guess the Trollocs found them. Great. Great, that was all for nothing. That was totally pointless.
Yep.
Oh, they found the stupid tunnel. What? They came through the.
Yep.
Okay, well.
Why are you stopping?
Especially when you have a baby. Are you
Yeah.
mentally deficient? Trollocs aren't werewolves. They're not gonna take chunks out of you with their teeth. They're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So this is how he picks up the sword. Not in a like considered measured choice.
A literal life or death situation.
Yeah. Where there is every justification to pick it up.
Yeah. God, the Primaris are more consistent than this. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Okay, how are they gonna win without a massive Deus Ex Machina? That's okay, that's awful.
Yeah.
That is so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh great. Okay. Okay.
Oh my god, they're literally doing an endgame. Oh my fucking god. I just
Yeah,
realized that.
kind of. Admittedly, there was a kind of a whole thing.
Okay, at least that makes sense. But
Yeah.
still.
Okay. And a better show. In a In a better show, this would be not awful. But the problem is, it's. I guess they decided to add dark friends because it's a lot cheaper than doing a bunch of Trollocs,
Yeah.
which fine. Are they have them all dressed the same, which is odd, and I don't understand.
Hmm. By the way, the spears are tipped with poison. By the way, so
You don't really need to do much. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that cuts one particular payoff down the line.
Yeah.
It says he's not supposed to die till book 11.
Oh,
You're killing him
oh, he'll
way
come back.
early. He has important.
Yeah.
I don't think he's coming back from that.
If Logain can come back from a stab wound, then I think he's back. Anything goes, really.
Don't you mean loyal?
Yeah, Loyal. Sorry, my apologies.
Logain is the only one that has not had a fake out death. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, dead. You are supposed
Yeah.
to be dead.
Yeah.
Parent, kill his ass, kill his ass.
Yes! Kill him! Yes! Listen to the woman for once!
Wow, they've assassinated Fane.
Oh.
Kill his ass.
Yes, just fucking kill him!
Honestly, that is a massive assassination of Pot and Fade. Pot and Fade hates them. He hates all of them personally. The Dark One made him his hound. He's compelled. Like he hates them. They ruined his life. This is so stupid.
Oh, it's even stupider than this.
Well, place your bets. Do you think they're gonna actually kill Loyal?
No, I don't.
Uh,
Okay, no, okay, no. I know they kill him up, but I just don't believe this because they retconned him being stabbed. So
it is so much easier to close a Waygate in the books. You just remove the oven to Sora Leaf. I'm like, I don't. It's funny. They're actually I mean, unintentionally or not ripping off King Arthur. Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
well, Loyal's gone, and oh, whoa! And it just blows up like a bomb.
Apparently.
Okay. Okay. Kill him. Cut his head
Just
off.
fucking kill him.
Cut it. Cut his head off. No. No, no, no. Kill him. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Okay. Uh,
Just fucking kill him.
kill him.
Listen to the woman for once.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Also, how does Fane doesn't control Fane controls the music by torturing a Murdral.
Oh. What's hi, Trip? How you doing?
I hate this so much.
Yeah, I know. It's
That is so lazy. That is so lazy. That is unbelievably lazy. For Pete's sake, I didn't realize it was that bad. I didn't know the ending of this was that bad.
apparently.
Sod off. Oh. Good guys, I win again. Yeah, this is the turning where they die. Yeah. What is actually kaboom? Yeah, I don't know. There are little glimmers. Yeah. Yeah, there's little glimmers of good stuff, but it feels like they're stealing rather than adapting.
Yeah, it does feel that way.
Yeah, it's very much like, oh, it's like a happy accident is how I would describe this.
Yeah. Again, the last night had
Okay,
better
jeez.
sound than this. I shouldn't be saying that.
What? Okay, she saved it twice. Sod off. Ah. Sod off. And they never know how to climax. No payoff.
Yep.
Emotional connection, and then poof, new scene. Yeah.
Yeah. Hit the nail on the head, Trip. Right there.
That is not at Aram's arc. Aram becomes a psychotic murder fiend after picking up a sword. He gets a really strong taste for it.
Lovely.
And now he's dead.
Yeah.
And now nobody is going to write the book.
Nope.
And, yeah. Farron using axe and hammer, and then poof.
Yeah. Absolutely, Trip. Absolutely.
I think
Again, how are the
maybe-
prime? Sorry, go
Sorry.
on.
No, you go.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I was just going to say, I think the main reason for why they're doing it is because now they don't have to worry about the uh 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 they want to get rid of him because he looks ridiculous. And
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Even I said how ridiculous his hair was. No, what was I going to say is that at least the Primaris, dumb as they may be, redundant as they may be, are more consistent with Space Marines than this.
You brought Dark Friends in, you moron! You made it worse!
Yeah.
Wow! Okay, so he's just gonna let him go, I guess. Freaking stupid. He's just gonna let him go, isn't he? You brought Dark Friends and you made it worse! How is this? You. Why are they justifying the Tinker's stupid philosophy? Okay. Okay. Perrin's family is not dead in the show.
Yeah.
They're dead in the books because Podden Fane is a psychopath.
That's not earned.
That is so unearned.
Yeah.
Also, well, finally Perrin does something kind of honorable, I guess.
Oh God, you're right.
Screw you, Dave Hill. Screw you.
Holy shit! What a mess.
Yeah, and it actually is doubly hilarious because Dave Hill is actually one of the writers, is one of the assistants on Game of Thrones that got promoted up because they were assistants to David Benioff and D.B. Weiss.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, yeah, that's his deal. Let me see. Dave Hill hired for Game of Thrones. He began working as an assistant to Game of Thrones' executive producers David Benioff and D.B. Weiss in season 2.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, really.
Oh.
Yeah. Traveling through the waves and Lyle just falls on. Oh no, that would be so bad. That would be amazing. That would be so funny. That's so funny. Okay, well, where's
Do you understand why I don't think that he's dead exactly?
Unfortunately, I think you might be right.
Yeah. Because they killed him off in season 1. They brought him back in season 2. Why would I care?
Yeah. Let me see. Let's see. Wheel of Time, Season 3, Episode 8. Trailer.
Yay!
Let's see what happens. Alright, let's see. I don't know if it's at the end. I think it's...
Okay, let me ask this question. What is the point?
Turns.
Do what?
What is the point of saying an episode in the Two Rivers? What is the point?
Because it happens in the books, and it's how Perrin basically kind of comes into his own. But the problem is they've done such a poor job and sped run so much that you can't really do it in 8 episodes. You cannot really do the Shadow Rising in 8 episodes. You would need 12. I think you would need a minimum of 12 because you can cut large chunks out of it. Like a lot of the travel time with the Aiel, that's perfectly fine. But as is, there's a lot of subplots going on. Like at that point, the story really expands, and there's a lot of stuff that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
The wheel of time turns, and ages come and pass.
okay.
The last battle is coming. The only thing that matters is what you do.
So, and
I don't.
Why?
I guess Lanfear and Moraine are gonna fight, and Lanfear and Moraine is gonna fight, and over that. So wow, that was bad. That was really bad. Like you said, the long night was better.
I know, right?
Wow. I was just. It's not quite. I think the bells is worse.
Yes, yeah. But
Really? Because that looked like it. I couldn't find anything. Let me see.
if we're doing apples to apples, then ironically enough, the long night wins. Weirdly enough.
Okay. Maybe. I think.
Oh.
Maybe this is it.
Today you bring the Aiel under your control.
Okay.
Do what you did in your last life. You made the whole world bow. The only one who wouldn't was me.
You're a monster, Lanfear.
If we underestimate how we die,
Chiefs and wise ones know what I saw in Iridium, they saw it too.
People cannot face that truth.
what in the light's name is going on?
This is what I was born to do.
I'm going to protect you from Lanfear or die
I
trying.
don't think Lang gets nuked.
Okay.
Backs on me, and you will die!
They call me insane.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just pissed. I'm like, those. Yeah, they smushed a lot of battles into one thing. They also made it super easy to solve,
Yeah.
which is very annoying. They cut out one of the key players. Where there's this guy that Perrin is hunting in the world of dreams because Perrin can do that. Because of his connection to the wolves, and just like Egwene can. But wow, I'm just really pissed.
Yeah.
This was bad.
Very bad.
I'm just like a lot of
Yeah.
people. Screw this show. Oh my gosh. Do you hate this? I honestly can't.
Why should I care about these characters?
Yeah, and they very much tried to have the episode be and no wolves. Yeah,
That's a very good
yeah,
point, actually. Yeah, that's a very good point.
and no wolves. Yeah, they could have done it. There could have been revenge for the wolves since they had a whole thing where there's a bunch of wolf heads in the uh in the White Cloak camp in one of the previous episodes. It was super dark, so you couldn't really see it very well.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but the Long Night was better. The Long Night was better than this.
I feel,
and I shouldn't have said. I shouldn't be saying this, but
yeah,
why?
the Long Night was better. I'm just like, yeah. Partially because it's clearly a lot cheaper, and I feel like the emotional stakes were a little bit easier to understand in the Long Night. Even though there's a lot of plot armor, I just feel like I think especially the worst moment for me is at the end when Perrin turned himself in, where because yeah, the White Cloaks actually fight, unlike in the books where they do not fight, because they think the Perrin is just is a dark friend who's going to feed them to the Trollocs. Yeah, the speedrun, no build-up, no real payoff, no logic, no explanation or events. Pretty much killed it. Supposedly the dog... What? Oh my gosh, that's so dumb.
Oh. Gosh.
Yeah, it just blows up. It blows up like it's a freaking nuke. And yet Beta and Chiana are alive?
So Liao launched a nuke, apparently.
Oh my gosh. It is so bad. That was really awful. And yet people are saying it's good.
How?
Really, really stupid. I don't know. It's really weird.
Hold on. I need to preface this. The Long Night was better than this.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I legit do not know. It's I gotta find some of these things. For some reason they pop up in my feed. Okay, thank you. That's right. Clear rift code. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Scene. Chang. Bill misses exit. No, he won't.
No.
Yeah, what? This is so. This is why you'll never. Ashby antagonizing show only. No other. What? Oh, what? No. 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 There's a whole bucket of no.
No.
The Long Night was better than this.
Yeah.
And there was a set of tunnels the Trollocs did that wasn't shown, and the two rivers were diverted into the woods. That's good. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. It was great. I don't even like watching battles with this one. It was emotional roller coaster. Why does it seem like people on I'm seeing on Twitter hate it because it was terrible? Maybe you have bad taste. Oh my gosh. If Wheel of Time gets cancer, I will become levels of insufferable you haven't seen from me since the Sense 8 days. Bring it on! I want this show canceled. It sucks.
Fuck it. I don't care. Bring it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. That nobody knows the story. Yeah, nobody really knows the story. Moraine didn't tell them the story. If Wheel of Time doesn't, I don't. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Iris deserves some pace. They cast it for no, they don't.
No.
They do not. No. Yeah, that's a good question. How would you even understand why Pacer happened? I want to say, yeah, that's true. It is funny. They're constantly doing things for no reason. Yeah, that's standing away with Charlotte Dagger. Yeah, that's pretty
I just want
accurate.
to see me suffer trip as well, to be fair.
Min being a dark friend, Nynaeve shoving in it. Yeah, they are doing a lot of things for no reason.
Again, Long Night was better, and the Primaris make more sense than this.
Which is...
It's baffling to me. It's just baffling.
It's so baffling. Okay, so that's another person with mental illness. Okay. Doom prediction. Okay, I don't care. Yeah, okay, that's... Okay, come on. Where is... There is Loyal's Not Dead. They made such a show of him suffering... Well, because they have setups and no payoffs. That happens all the time in this stupid frickin' show. This made you cry, for Pete's sake. What?
For the show?
Yeah, it's like what? Yeah, it's like what moment in the story made you cry? Matt blowing the horn of Ilar. It's just like that was so lame.
Oh. God damn it!
Pete's sake.
Oh,
come on. No.
why?
No.
Why?
I am perfectly fine with this ending here. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. No, oh my gosh. Are these people so easily manipulated?
Yeah.
Tears of rage and sadness. Oh my gosh. gosh. What? Okay, so I guess that's
Okay,
a
these are
behind the scenes pick.
okay. Some of these people are just really fucking deranged.
Yeah, yeah, kinda. Number one
Yeah,
Amazon
let's
show.
just.
Number one Amazon show. Part of the problem was Reacher was beating it, and it had ended. Invincible had way better numbers. Sod off.
Hell, Secret Levels have been the show 10 times over. And
Wait, what?
that had fucking concave in it.
Ugh. Give Leandrin a Forsaken arc? Oh my god!
Why?
When there isn't some book purist making some ass tweet. Oh my gosh. Why? Alana's greatest enemy. Arrows. Yeah, that's death. That is right through the heart. That is so dead.
And quite accurate too, to be fair, given the show.
That is so dead. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why? Alright. I gotta get going, but man, I'm like, why is it that before this point, the undisputed worst battle that lasted a whole episode is the Long Night? Admittedly, you have the the Bells is definitely worse because the Bells assassinated a series of good characters. Like Jamie, it destroyed Varys, it destroyed Daenerys, it destroyed Jon even worse, it also destroyed Arya, and destroyed Cersei. This at least is basically just, this is one of the cheapest looking dumb battles. And I think the worst part is just the fact that the White Cloaks come in, they enable the bad stuff to happen. They make the situation worse. They do not deserve to take Perrin away. They deserve it less than they did in the book. This is so dumb.
No, I can tell you why the Long Night. I can tell you why the Long Night, to a certain degree, works. It had the build-up. It had the characters. And the time. That's it. I mean, yeah, it's still a bad episode by fucking far. No doubt about that. But it still works narratively.
Yeah?
And yet, The Bells is a much more damning episode. I won't lie about that. But still, it still works. This just something else. I don't know what else to describe it. Fuck me.
Oh gosh, this is freaking awful. Yeah, The Long Night was better, and I never thought I would say that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's still freaking bad.
Yeah.
At least the budget was on the screen. The lighting was ass. But
at least you knew the stakes, the characters, and why they're doing it.
And the death and the way that they ended it was so stupid. Baron threatens Pot and Fane. Pot and Fane runs off like a pig. Pot and Fane is psychotic. Pot and Fane is psychotic. Pot and Fane is a nut. He's more crazy than the Joker. The Joker is at least so cognizant enough to not go up against the IRS. Pot and Fane doesn't even have. I'm crazy enough to take on the Batman, but the IRS, no.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Okay, done. Okay, here's the thing. Do you want to watch the Secret Levels 40 episode tomorrow? Want to do that if you have time for it?
Yeah, I've got time to. Oh no. I'm going on a trip down to St. George for a rock climbing trip. One of my good friends is going on a mission, and this is his
okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay.
free mission thing that we're doing. So I will be away from my computer for the next 3 days. Since we're leaving tonight,
Okay, that's
we're not
fine.
going back
That's fine.
until late. So maybe Thursday after you get home from work. So
I'll see what I can do, but yeah. Keep this in mind. This is 20 minutes, and they are more accurate than what any 40K production has done, nor anything that the show has done. 20 minutes. Keep this in mind.
okay.
Yeah, but yeah, if you have something on that, then that's perfectly fine. I can wait until Thursday, Friday-ish, if that's fine with you.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you. We will definitely we'll do a commentary on that. I'll be excited. Man, this makes the last scene of Baron falling off with the white cloaks.
Yeah, I know.
That's gonna be the last. Great.
Yay.
Thanks. I hate it. I need to get that clip. It's one of the most mimetic things that Miss Lindsay Ellis has ever said, along with the kind of delusion that it was diet Nazis that chased her off of Twitter rather than left-wing activists who hate her because she's a rich white woman.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. That was painful. Very, very painful. But at least there's only one more. There's only one more.
Oh, yay! One more. Fuck it,
Yeah.
why not? We're rolling. Fuck it.
We'll do it live. All right.
Fuck it.
Yep. So, all right. So I think we can only end on this.
If this was a person, I would strangle it, burn the body, and proudly declare to the world that I had done it, and no jury would convict me.